still doing that?
Yeah.
You still doing that podcast thing?
Yeah.
You know how many times I hear that? You know how many times I say that and go, yeah, still doing it. They go, oh, that's not sad at all.
I usually get, huh? You're doing the podcast?
Yeah, still doing your podcast is the new still doing that band thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like, oh, that's not sad at all. No, you go ahead and keep doing that.
Nothing like a little flick to the sack. Just
flick
make
to the
your day.
sack. I hope you wrote that down.
Of course I'm writing it down for another TV Chan podcast episode. I'm Tommy Milagro.
I'm Bill Frost, episode 0310. That's like 310.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so yeah, I know you could just check your podcast app to see, oh yeah, they're still putting those things out, but no, you have to add insult to injury to say, oh, you still doing that?
Gosh, it got a little chilly here in the Outlaw Studios. Is this a
frost warning? Don't ask me about the podcast. Just look it up on your apps. It's probably there.
No, the only thing you should ask us about our podcast, the fast-ish growing podcast in Utah, if not in the world.
Shrinking? Sure.
It shrinks?
There's shrinkage.
Like a frightened turtle.
I think we lost a few to COVID-19.
You think that was it?
Sure, why not?
Was there a...
That's my explanation. That might be our demographic. People who are too old to survive viruses.
Was there a sports figure involved somehow? If that was the case, then we don't take blame for that one.
No sports-related deaths that I know of.
No, but there is only one way to stave off the COVID-19 here, and that is from our fine sponsor, Outlaw Distillery.
Kill it with alcohol.
And they bring to us the honey bourbon this time around. But here's how it gets real interesting.
You went balls out on this thing.
Yes, I did. I incorporated the key ingredients for a boulevardier. That's yeah, that's a rye whiskey mixed in with Campari and sweet vermouth. But what really put it over the top, not just the honey bourbon from Outlaw Distillery, who you should reach out to out in Midvale and tell them, hey, TV Town Podcast is pretty cool. Let me drink.
OutlawDistillery.com. Maybe? It seems like last time I checked in on that was not functioning.
But you know what is functioning? Their distillery.
Yeah, that's working fine. That's all you need.
Yeah. But this time, with the Boulevardier, I added for it blood orange.
Yeah.
For a blood orange Boulevardier.
It's got a bit of a wang to it.
As you as you were telling me in the green room, wow, that's a nice little dick punch to the dick. And
it's like, wow. If you're not expecting it, it's like, whoa, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and you were staring me at the eyes when you said that. I'm like, dude, I don't know how to feel about that.
Oh, man up.
Well, I would after I stop being sober.
Oh, yeah. You're still doing that, huh?
Yeah. That's all right.
Still doing the sober thing is the new still doing the podcast, which was the new still doing that band thing.
Oh, there's that flick right there. Right there. Thank you.
You're still doing that sad activity that no one cares about? Yes, I am.
All right. Thanks, Mom. I appreciated that.
Yeah. So as you noticed in the green room, I was catching up on Lucifer season 4. It's the first season to the Netflix.
Right.
See, it's old news now, but back when it premiered, there's just this constant onslaught of too many shows. Lucifer kind of got lost by the wayside there, so I'm doing my best to get in there because it looks like we might get. I know they're planning on doing season 5 if they haven't done it already.
Right.
And there might be a season 6 because Netflix wants to be in the Tom Ellis business.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Now, is this going to incorporate Greg Berlanti's vision anywhere down there?
Probably.
Okay.
He's involved. If anything's on fucking TV, he's involved somehow.
And I'm okay with
that. He's probably executive producer on this podcast for all we know.
Really?
Sure, why not? We might need to look into the credits and see if he's there because he's on most credits for everything.
LaJoy girl, please look into the credits and just make sure that he's ponying up money for us. That's all I ask.
Televangelist Jim Baker.
Oh, God, there's a name.
Remember this cocksmoker?
I'm sensing a theme here with all the phallus talk here.
We're neck deep in dicks here.
No, I already got a good typo. I'm going to leave flicking.
So Jim Bakker's been selling this fake cure for coronavirus.
Oh, fucking no.
Well, he sells a fake cure for a lot of things. This is just the latest.
Okay.
He's got his little end of the world story, just like Alex Jones does.
Jesus.
First of all, Jim Bakker's still on TV.
How? How is that possible?
I don't know. I've run across the show here and there, though, and it still exists. It's on, I can't remember what channel it's on. But
what in the name of the righteous gemstones is wrong with people?
Yeah, he's not up there in Gemstones level anymore. He's on very basic cable with the studio audience. It's nothing like the Gemstones at all. This is not Joel Osteen level televangelism. This is DIY punk rock televangelism on a budget.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, not a grand compound, but a compound somewhere in Colorado City, Arizona.
More like a compound infection, really.
Ooh. Like a COVID-19?
The chief of the Healthcare Bureau of New York gave the Jim Bakker Show 10 days to comply with a cease and desist letter that tells him to stop touting an alleged cure for the coronavirus. It's part of his silver solution.
Oh, God, I did see that the other day.
Oh, yeah, I could sell him a silver solution here that'll cure all that ails you.
That was on...
I'm sure Alex Jones has something similar.
This is on Last Week Tonight. They were talking about that. And even...
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And even John Oliver is going, okay, let's be real clear here, right? There's that silver solution, not a fucking cure. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I did see the John Oliver thing. Then I totally forgot to connect it to this story here.
It's all right. That's why I'm here.
Bakker was previously convicted of fraud and served time in federal prison related to his activities connected with his popular Phrase the Lord PTL Club. Remember that bullshit?
Jeez, it's like the 80s are just coming back with a vengeance.
Punished by the 80s.
God.
The couple, Jim and Tammy Faye Bakker, later divorced in 1992. Mm-hmm. And Jessica Hahn is in there, and
how is she in there?
She's in there.
Phrasing,
yeah, Boom. Yeah, and I'm sure get a little Sam Kinison in there too.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Now that we got that out of the way, whatever happened to Tammy Faye? And bigger question: did she ever get that eyeliner wiped away?
No, she could be dead for all we know.
Okay.
Yeah. On the February 12th show in question, Bakker asked guest Cheryl Selman if the solution she was talking about would work against the coronavirus. Let's say it hasn't been tested on this strain of coronavirus, but it's been tested on other strains of coronavirus and has been able to eliminate within 12 hours.
And we have a guest in our audience today. Praise the Lord. It's why, Lucifer? What brings you here? Oh, I just couldn't help but notice you were trying to tout some remarkable bullshit. I'm here to tell you that's my bag. You are trademark infringing. But tell me, what is it you desire?
$125 for the silver solution is what Jim Bakker desires.
Of course you do, you basic man.
And
that would be the crossover I really want to see.
The crossover of Lucifer, Sabrina, and the Jim Bakker Show all together at once.
Okay, Hollywood executives, you know you're listening to this podcast.
Let's make this happen, people.
Make it happen.
Get it done. Also, I finished all of Hunters on Prime Video. Mm-hmm. Quite enjoyed it.
And I got to say, again, Al Pacino, not as yelly.
Big fucking twist at the end. I won't spoil it for you, but it's like, okay. A couple of them, actually.
Yes.
I'm not going to tell you what they are. Just say, yeah.
Some of it is kind of based in actual facts. Operation Paperclip is actually a real thing.
Okay.
And people say, no, it isn't. Look at Captain America Winter Soldier. They reference it. It's out there.
No relation to Project Blue Book. That's a different show.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a whole different ball of wax there. And once again, it just reminds you, killing Nazis is fun. Yeah. When did we forget this?
It's like, yeah, sure, you got some problems with the show, but it's not a documentary.
Right.
And it's just, showcasing the fun of killing Nazis.
Of course, there was still that brouhaha we were talking about. You're making light of the killing of the Jews by the Nazis. Yeah, and the Jews are killing back at the Nazis. They're inglorious bastarding this whole thing.
We're killing back here.
Yeah. Again, why is it so difficult? I don't get it.
Last week we expounded a bit upon FX on Hulu.
Oh, yeah.
And as I think I mentioned last week, originally I thought it was just FX would be producing shows for Hulu.
Nope.
It was more than that. It's a lot more than that. Still, I haven't heard back from FX about Son of the Beach.
They haven't gotten back to you?
I tweeted at them, Where is Son of the Beach? It's your first scripted original show from the dawn of the 2000s, and yet nowhere to be found on FX on Hulu.
Own it, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Why is it so difficult?
But the coolest thing about FX on Hulu is it gives you next day access. Say you want to see the first 2 episodes of Better Things. Season 4 just premiered Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
On Friday, there they are.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's always a great thing. Why are we being dicks about this? I mean, seriously.
I don't know.
Look, if you're going to own up to everything from Sons of Anarchy to S.H.I.E.L.D., you got to own up to everything.
The bastard executioner is on there, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. What's wrong with you, FX? Come on. Just nut up.
Did you know?
No.
Okay. I didn't either. There is a Turner and Hooch reboot in the works for Disney Plus.
Who was clamoring for this?
Who asked for this?
Who decided this was a good idea? Why?
It has a 12-episode order.
What?
Yeah.
What? Okay, keep going.
Over on the Disney Plus. Like the movie, the hour-long series.
Uh-huh.
That's 12 hours of Turner and Hooch.
Fuck.
Just imagine that. 12 fucking hours of Turner and Hooch.
No.
Okay. The hour-long series centers on Scott Turner, who is now obviously not
Tom Hanks.
No, or yeah, who was Turner? Who was Hooch? Hooch was the dog, right?
Hooch was the dog.
Oh,
yeah.
fine, whatever. Who is now a U.S. Marshal versus the police detective played by Tom Hanks in the movie. When the ambitious button-up marshal inherits a big, unruly dog, he soon realizes the pet he didn't want may be the partner he needs.
No. Cue the heartwarming music that only Disney can produce.
Man, how did this one get by me?
Bigger question, do we want to watch this? This feels like fuck that show.
This feels like a preemptive fuck that show.
Oh, we are preemptively...
We're pre-fucking this show. Pre-fuck you, Turner and Hooch.
Hash brown pre-fuck you.
Yeah.
Hash brown PFTS.
Yeah, also in the works over at CBS is a laugh track comedy, like we need more of those.
Why?
Starring Julie Bowen, Claire Huxtable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Julie Bowen. Also of Ed, which you still can't see anywhere. Remember Ed?
Oh,
Tom Cavanaugh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my attention.
Too many music rights to clear.
Yeah. That's just... I'm still... Wow. I'm still trying to get past Turner and Hooch. Give me a minute.
Ed was a bowling alley attorney. Yeah. Anyway, Julie Bowen has spent the last 10 years or so on Modern Family, as she's got a new series in the works called Raised by Wolves.
Raised by Wolves?
Raised by Wolves.
Okay. All right.
This is from the creators of Will and Grace.
Okay.
So could go either way. They're kind of hit and miss.
Is it going to feature a lot of Just Jack?
No.
All right. Then it's all right.
Raised by Wolves centers on Frankie Wolf.
See, because it's in the name.
Yeah, she's a woman in a comedy with a dude's name. Hilarious already. A very successful and fiercely independent crisis manager whose world is turned upside down when she decides to let someone into her life for the first time.
Wait a minute.
An 11-year-old girl she adopts and raises with the occasional help of her fragile, nervous wreck of a sister.
Is it Christmas already?
Raised by Wolves.
This feels like a Christmas special on the Hallmark Channel. It has that plot line.
So what I'm gathering here is she'll be a high-powered, successful career woman who just can't find that right guy.
Of course.
Yeah, and then wackiness ensues with the kid. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's how it works.
I don't know if I want this show either.
Pre-fuck it.
I don't know if I'm going to go that far. I mean, Julie Bowen can be fucking funny.
Yeah, in the right vehicle.
Yeah.
But this ain't it.
Are you saying this vehicle's just driving right off the cliff?
Oh, this vehicle just screams VW bug. And that's uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? It was the final solution for all your transportation needs.
Oh, sure. Now we're going all Hitler again. All right. And again, for everybody that's listening, no, we don't support Nazis. I'm just saying right now. And I'm the German one here. I'm the German one saying that.
Hey, did you hear about South by Southwest?
Oh, yeah. It done. It canceled.
Oh, well.
Now's a good time to go is what you're saying.
Yeah, now's a great time to go to Austin.
Fuck yeah.
They need some tourism right about now.
In other words, we got to do our part. So get Magda Vega together. We'll hit 6th Street.
Yeah.
And
we could jump in and play anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Literally. I can just see it right now. I'll just announce it, man. Good evening, Austinites. We're here for the not South by Southwest conference. It's more like that virus made you go South by Southeast. Am I right?
Oh.
Comedy. Anyway, here's Magda Vega.
Yeah, playing to no one. We could do that here.
Well,
We don't need to go there.
Yeah, but then you could say you played at Austin. And, you know.
True. Yeah. Did you catch Saturday Night Live with Daniel Craig?
No.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. In the weekend.
The Weeknd?
The weekend, yeah.
How did those two get along?
Oh, they got along great. The star of the show, of course, was Elizabeth Warren, who is now out of the race.
Aw. All right. Sorry, girls. You don't get a woman president again. Sorry.
Just because the Democrats wouldn't vote for her.
Yeah.
Where's that young vote? Where's that young vote we were galvanizing? That young female vote? No, apparently didn't show up.
No, because we were going for older still white men.
This was pointed out. I know some of our listeners don't care for this show, and I get it. The Greg Gutfeld show had a Tyrus of all people had a good point.
Wait, we're siding with Tyrus again?
Well, just going to acknowledge that he made a good point.
Okay.
In that he says, you know, the Democratic Party is all about getting rid of all these old white guys, and yet somehow they keep sneaking back in. They're sneaky. They're wily.
Right.
Yeah. They keep sneaking back in, taking things over.
Right. Why not just be like the Republicans? Just say,
we're
here.
How do you not smell them coming? Old white guys.
Old Spice?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So it looks like our we're not going to get as much TV entertainment out of the Democratic race as we were just a week ago. Now we got Sleepy Joe,
and we got Bernie Sanders.
We got Sleepy Joe and Crazy Bernie, and then still there Tulsi Gabbard's still in this fucker.
Who?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Tulsi Gabbard.
All right.
The one thing your grandpa will tear away from a World War II documentary for is Tulsi Gabbard on the screen.
In my day, we used to hang out with Tulsi Gabbard. We used to do that with an onion tied to our pants, which was the style at the time. And, of course, then we just meander on with other stories that didn't have a point, kind of like a podcast, which is not something we used to do. We used to do that on the radio, which was the style at the time. Anyway, where's my medication?
You still doing that podcast? Yeah.
That's so easy to slip into old white guy thing.
Yeah, I'm...
You're struggling on...
well, yeah, pretty much it's all coronavirus all the fucking time, so I'm struggling to find any kind of worthwhile... Just give me some fluffy TV news for fuck's sake.
Oh, I can get you some sports news if that'll help you.
Sure, we could talk about Chris Matthews. Well, we talked about Chris Matthews last week.
Yeah, we already did, so.
R.I.P. Chris Matthews.
Well, he won't be missed. I don't think so.
MSNBC host refers to Meghan Markle as trailer trash.
Okay. We're really straining on this one, aren't we?
I know, right?
Yeah, it's like...
So I hope you got some sports over there.
Oh, of course I do, because all your TV news has gone viral.
It's garbage.
Literally.
It's garbage. Yes, it's viral garbage.
In that case, hit the music, sir.
It's sports. Tommy Milagro. Go, team.
From the Sports Desk, we deliver to you only the important sport of professional wrestling. And we start off with WWE. Oh, guess what? Live, as we're recording this live on air, they are holding the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view.
I still hear toilet every time you mention the title of this event.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I gotta go hit the Elimination Chamber.
Bawoosh.
Every time.
Well, and that's about what I believe is going to be the interest in the Elimination Chamber. But, of course, if you still want to catch it, it'll be available on the replays on the WWE Network for only $9.99.
Not a sponsor.
And drink up, bitches. Well, let's now move on to some other news. Well, let's stick with this one. John Cena came back to the WWE. And
he's slumming it.
Yeah, he's slumming it.
Movie star John Cena came back, huh?
And he's going to be wrestling The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, at WrestleMania. So, they're kind of hurting for people to show up there. And it's also going to be reported that on Monday Night Raw, Stone Cold Steve Austin is returning for, wait for it, 316. Because March 16 is 316.
Yep, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Also, Impact Wrestling.
Did he swear off the beer? Did he move over to wine? That'll make for a messy ring if he's out there breaking wine bottles over his head.
No, he actually has his own beer brand, Broken Skull IPA.
Really?
Which
Stone Cold and an IPA.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound right, but okay.
Yeah, it's taken me
Ever
a
had
while.
it?
No, but...
can we get it?
I think we can. I think we'll make it happen.
Okay.
La Try Girl, we need to make a bootlegging run. Fire up the car. Impact Wrestling. Still hard to kill. And, apparently...
Where is it now?
It is on Access TV.
Okay. Still there?
Yeah.
Still doing Tuesday nights?
Still doing Tuesday nights.
Cool. All right.
During TV tapings, though, Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner, yeah.
How's that guy not exploded yet?
Funny you should ask. So after he wrestled in the ring, when he went backstage during the tapings, he was reported to have collapsed and was sent to the hospital. He's in stable condition. As to why he collapsed, nobody knows, but I will say he just collapsed. As to the why,
roids.
This is the sort of shit that would get podcasts sued for. Just letting you know,
roids.
Just like you, just poking a stick at a bear. I swear to Christ. Anyway, more on that story as it develops here. And moving on now. Let's see here. We are going to move on. Let's see. Oh, yes. Scott Steiner. He ain't dead. Matt Hardy, though, is a free agent. And he is free to go wherever he wants with his broken image, if you will. Broken Matt Hardy could return. And it was reported on the YouTube channel Being the Elite of AEW. That's where Matt and Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks got to encounter Matt Hardy, who went, "Bucks of Youth! I knew you would come."
Bucks of Youth. Okay.
He's done it before in Ring of Honor.
All right.
It'll be worth seeing what he will bring. Which also, during All Elite Wrestling, did you catch it?
No. Well, yes, I did, yes.
And, best part, Jake the Snake Roberts returned.
I saw that, yes.
That was the best promo I have ever heard from him. And did you also see the tattoo on Cody's neck?
Yes.
And your thoughts?
Wow. Someone's really committing to the bit.
Right? And let's see. And finally, let's go to XFL.
How them ratings?
Funny you should ask.
No one knows.
Week 4 games average, 1.4 viewers as ratings drop for the third straight week.
Yeah,
according to Bleacher Report.
Yeah, that's half of what they started with.
Yeah. Again, let's talk about the ratings. When it first started, it was 3 million.
Yep.
Now, starting to peter out. Here's where it gets real interesting with the numbers. So, as far as the cable ratings are concerned, they're increasing But national TV, pew.
So it's doing okay on ESPN and Fox Sports.
Right.
But not so much on Fox Proper and ABC Broadcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, for fuck's sake, this coronavirus even affected the XFL.
How possibly could this happen?
Well, according to, let's see, I had the story here. It was during one of the games, I want to say it was like the Defenders versus the Battlehawks. According, let's see, XFL, I'm pulling up the news. Come on there. Let's get this buffering going. Let's see. Oh, fuck. I thought I had that there, but I guess...
Well, on the upside, the coronavirus might get Ted Cruz. So,
yeah.
Silver linings, people.
Silver linings all around there. That's how much I care about the XFL.
Okay.
And I'd say... Oh, let's end on a high note. As of this recording... On the weekend of Saturday, 11:30 a.m., Devotional Championship Wrestling, local wrestling outfit in Utah.
Premiered locally on CW30.
Right.
I think last week when we were talking about it, we thought it was PM.
No, I knew it was AM.
I did not.
I think
I saw a promo for it,
and
but I was not up in the AM.
Okay.
So I didn't see it.
And that tells me that I really made those drinks super strong.
Sure, yeah.
I'm going to go with that.
Yeah.
I would say, though, if you have a chance, watch it. CW30, 11:30s. I think they also have a late night showing also on Sundays as well. We'll have more on this as it develops.
All right.
And, of course, you could also check up on their live shows. Their next one's going to be April 11th, possibly for TV tapings. We'll have more on that story as it develops because it's sports.
It's sports. Tommy Milagro. Go team.
Big happenings this week.
Oh, what's happening now?
Well, kind of. Monday, March 5th, the premiere, Cosmos is back.
Okay.
But it's not Neil deGrasse Tyson anymore.
Oh. Is it going to be Seth MacFarlane?
No.
Oh.
That would be cool, too. But no, he's still a producer on the show.
Okay.
This is for the National Geographic Channel. We've decided we can't have nice things on broadcast, so we're taking it to cable for the nerds, for the
slumming
eggheads.
it for the cable nerds.
This will be hosted by a longtime Carl Sagan collaborator, Ann Druyan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's the Cosmos you know and love, just on the National Geographic Channel.
Okay.
So there goes that.
Is that going to be on Disney Plus as well, since I have Nat Geo there?
Could be.
All right.
Could be.
Research that story, sir.
Yeah, because you keep hearing about Fox and ABC. Don't forget National Geographic is part of this whole Disney thing now. Yeah. On the other end of the hope scale, Mark Maron, End Times Fun on Netflix on Tuesday.
Okay. I'm happy about that.
It'll be a stand-up sit-down.
A stand-up stool down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's also good, too. I think I saw a little bit of his new stuff here. It's like, well, we were trying to curb global warming. We got rid of the straws, and yeah, that's all we could do. We got rid of the straws and
didn't stop it.
Didn't stop the whole damn thing. We just said, fuck it. What else could we do?
Yeah. Coming up on Wednesday, season 2 of Dirty Money on Netflix. If you want to be pissed off more at your country, this is the show for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it going to make me angry about?
Just the way payday loans, emission scams, basically brazen acts of corporate greed and corruption.
More reasons the white man's bringing me down.
Yeah, and more reasons to think, why didn't I think of that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And also on the other end of money fuckery, taking it back to the 80s, Black Monday, Season 2 on Showtime this coming Sunday, March 15th.
Okay.
If you may recall, the first season of this show on Showtime was a comedic fictionalization of the lead up to the 1987 stock market crash, led by Paul Scheer.
Oh, yeah.
Casey Wilson, and Don Cheadle is in here.
Oh, nice.
Andrew Rannells. It's a killer cast.
All right.
Coming up in season 2, Ken Marino will be back. I believe he was playing dual roles in that one. Dule Hill, Casey Wilson returning Horatio Sands.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. This is basically a lot of the June Diane Raphael, Mrs. Paul Scheer,
Okay.
will also be appearing. This is basically a lot of the people who brought you happy endings back in the day. So if you liked happy endings, you might want to check this out.
Now, Don Cheadle, what other Showtime show he was in with Kristen Bell? The name escapes me. It was
House of Lies.
House of Lies.
Not House of Cards, House of Lies.
Right.
Yeah, it was a pretty cool series.
Okay. Is Kristen Bell going to make her way? Okay.
No, she's had nothing to do with this.
Okay.
Also, season 3 premiere on HBO this coming Sunday. We've been waiting forever for this.
Westworld?
Yes.
Yay!
Westworld is back.
Okay.
And the synths, they're out in the world now.
Oh.
They're out of Westworld. They're in your life, in your real life.
They're Blade Runnering this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Or is it more Terminatoring?
Yeah, we'll see.
It could swing either way.
Yeah.
I do like the premise, and of course the orchestral hard rock of Guns N' Roses.
Oh, yeah. Sweet Child of Mine. Very easy to do. You recognize it right away.
On a piano? Well, yeah.
Yeah. It's that melodic. Mm-hmm. That's the thing about transferring some of these songs to a single piano line. It's like some of them make the transition, some of them don't.
Yeah, I was listening on Spotify the other day. I was listening to Cream as the this is when they were in Shogun World.
Yeah.
And it was like a Japanese orchestral take of it.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. But then they also had Seven Nation Army as sort of this weird sitar-y kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I see what you were trying to do. Didn't land, but it didn't suck either.
Yep. So that's Westworld Season 3 finally arriving Sunday.
With Aaron Paul.
Oh, Aaron Paul's showing up, yeah.
Yeah, let's not forget that. Let's see. What else should I be watching?
Here we're going to get out of here. I have one. You should really watch this show.
How hard?
As hard as you possibly can.
All right, let's hear it.
Nora is Aquafina from Queens.
Okay.
Actually, I got that backwards.
Yeah, I was going to say, I really made that drink
That's the alternate universe version. Aquafina is Nora from Queens. It's just fucking hilarious. It's ridiculous.
Okay.
Ming-Na Wen appeared in an episode a couple of weeks ago.
No shit.
And pretty goddamn funny.
What in the name of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is she doing there?
Let's just say the whole episode revolved around queefing.
What?
And Ming-Na Wen was there to play along.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Just watch it for that reason alone.
Yep.
What day is that again?
Wednesdays on Comedy Central.
Can I watch it on the Comedy Central app or?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you watch anything on the Comedy Central app?
No, but every once in a while, if you're so busy like me,
as a cord-cutting millennial?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, plus I gotta be ready to go for AEW as they broadcast live in the Maverick Center this Wednesday.
Oh.
Yeah, March 11th.
So you won't be at Broovies. You'll be out to the Maverick Center.
Yes.
Do you have your TV Tan sign ready to display?
I will have it ready by then.
It's going to be in a fucking crayon.
That's about as much thought as we're giving this. So, yes.
Okay.
It will happen.
All right.
Oh, God, I'm a professional.
Also, I wonder if your seating is conducive to getting a card on television.
I think it will.
You think so?
I think it will.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. So who's you rolling with the Goots crew?
Well, it's the Lucid Luchadors and Goots.
Okay.
So there's another brown person involved. So
what?
I know. Yeah, and he was also digging the AEW too. So he was like, "I want to do this." Fine, you're in.
All right, good to know.
That's how far we went.
All right, that's enough. We want to thank Outlaw Distillery for what is the proper name of this? The honey bourbon?
The honey bourbon.
That's very good.
Yeah, they also did another honey product we featured last month. That would be the Clear Naked, also with the honey products there.
Yeah.
Of course, don't forget they have the traditional bourbon and the rum and the spiced rum, among other accoutrements over there.
And our other sponsors, Sugar House Distillery, Ogden's Own Distillery, Bohemian Brewery, and the Booze Teak.
Yep. All fine sponsors of the TV Damn podcast. Wait, are we still doing that
You
podcast?
still doing that podcast?
Are we still doing it?
Yeah, that's nice. That's cute.
That's wonderful. All right. Anything else you want to add or plug?
Nope, we out of here.
All right. Just catch me at the Maverick Center and look for TV Tam Podcast coming your way.
And that's crayon sign.
So at this point, I better get ready. I got to get my my spandex on and get my sign ready. Jiggle that handle because it's time to flush.
It's only me and my